Welcome to Free to Cook. In this episode, we're going to be cooking BBQ Mac and Cheese. This recipe will take the simple old mac and cheese to the next level. It has everything you love about it, but gives it a little extra flavour and a hint of smokiness. To start, light a chimney of charcoal. I'm using clean heat charcoal. Lay out the charcoal in two piles, one bigger than the other, creating two heat points. Place two cast iron pans over the charcoal. Over the larger pile of charcoal, fill the pot with water. Once it starts to simmer, add a pinch of salt. Next, add 3 cups of macaroni. Mix the macaroni into the water. In the other pot, which is at a lower temp, add a knob of butter. Then add 1/4 cup of plain flour to create a roux. Heat and mix until the butter fully melts and the flour cooks through. Next, slowly add 1.5 cups of milk, bit by bit. Don't freak out, it will clump up at the start. Once all the milk has been added, let it cook for a couple of minutes. Add a small piece of bacon next to the larger pile of charcoal. At this point, you've now made a bechamel. To kick up the flavour, add 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, finally 1 teaspoon of hot paprika. Mix into the sauce. Now to turn this into a cheese sauce, add 1 cup of cheddar cheese, followed by 1 cup of mozzarella. Make sure to keep a little for the topping. Mix the cheese into the sauce, they'll melt and combine with the bechamel, giving you a beautiful, thick and creamy cheese sauce. After about 15 minutes, the macaroni should be cooked through. Drain the macaroni from the water. Next, smooth the cheese sauce off the heat. Slice up the bacon into small pieces. Add the macaroni to the sauce and mix through. Then add the bacon and combine. This mac and cheese is already looking good. To finish it off, pour into a dish. Level out the mac and cheese before topping with breadcrumbs for a beautiful crust. Finally, add a little bit more grated cheddar cheese. To add a little hint of smoke, I'm adding some applewood from SA Barbecue Woods. Place the dish opposite the charcoal. Cover with the lid, cook until the breadcrumbs and cheese create a crunchy topping. There you have it, BBQ Mac and Cheese. This recipe takes the humble mac and cheese to the next level. Perfect for any shared lunch or barbecue. If you found this recipe helpful, don't forget to share it, subscribe to the channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and if you have any recipe suggestions, leave them in the comments.